We're live. What up, VOD watchers? I'm gonna be building a whole gaming PC today. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. This is a customer order. This is actually a gaming PC for, my former boss from my second job ever. So, yeah, the lady I'm building this PC for, I worked with her at my second job. It was at worked at a chocolate shop. And we've remained friends, like, ever since. I mean, we only talk to each other, like, once every 9 months or so. And then we just, like, are, hanging out, catching up on what's happened in the last, like, 9 months to a year of our lives. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, I've got components here. I'm actually, gonna have to check and see. Some of these are like Facebook Marketplace components, some of these aren't. I've never actually got to look at these hands-on. I've seen them in a lot of builds. These Lee and Lee like daisy chain fans. So I'm excited to get to play with those. Those cables feel nice. So yeah, let's go through the build here. Case is still on the floor. So for the motherboard, I have this mini ITX board. So this is actually yeah, there's something with I was building a mini ITX build for my brother, and there's something about this board it wasn't fitting. I don't really remember. It was a while ago. So yeah, we got a 3900X on this AM4 board. It's a nice board. Mini ITX is one of those things. This, right now it's got, some Crucial DDR4, it's, what does that say? It's 3200 speed CL22. I might actually have some better RAM than this, kicking around. This is like the cheapest 16 gig kit you can get. Wi-Fi antenna, SATA cables, M.2 heatsink. That's good. Because we have, let me just move on from the board. So we've got a Ryzen 9 3900X. Pretty good processor. We've got a stock cooler with a bunch of thermal paste still on it. Probably run that. I have a knocked to a tower cooler, but I think that would probably break the customer's budget. I don't know. They might bite on it. We got a AMD Radeon RX 470G, which this is a temporary card. This is just to have something to output a display. I mean, this is still a decent card. It's just old. This system is going to get the new Battle Mage, what is it, B250? B580? I forget what the new Gen 2 Battle Mage card is called. $250. It's like 10% better than a 4060 Ti or something. I just saw the benchmarks from it, saw the price, and like, damn, that's impressive. Big fan. So yeah, we've got 120mm and also a 140mm fan. You'll see why I picked out a 140 reverse here in a second. This build is actually, there's a reason I'm really, really hyped for this build. So yeah, power supply, got a Corsair RM750X. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good power supply. It's used, but lightly used. I think my buddy had that, and he upgraded to like 4080 or something like that, and he just needed more oomph out of the PSU. Another daisy chain cable. Sweet. And then we got a Crucial P3 Gen 3 500GB M.2 drive for a boot drive. Sleeved cable kit, and then this is our case. Ugh. I've got the Thermaltake It's called the Tower 300. It's kind of like a space capsule looking case. It's a very unique looking case. And my customer thought it looked awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to build him that. I think it's a dual chamber. I'm not sure. We'll get in here and find out. Ooh. I should probably just flip this. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, I got some yeaster paste. Because you can't forget the thermal paste, right? Oh my. Dust screen fell off that. Alright. Let's see. Hi, welcome in, guys. Igor, what's up? Chameleon, yo. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I'm a little more focused on what I'm doing than usual. Usually I read chat like... Alright, so we do have a PSU chamber in the back. Motherboard in the front. You install the motherboard in like a weird orientation in this case. Yeah. Cool. That manual is essentially useless. Yeah, so... These railed? Or do these just pop off? Oh yeah, they just pop right off. Nice. Get this glass way the hell out of the way. Because you want to keep that nice and perfect. See, we got a 2-slot card. Yeah. Yep, basically the only tool you need for this is, a screwdriver. Probably scoop my light in a little bit so I'm not standing in front of the light. Let's see, where does this panel go? Is this for like the, what is that for? Okay. Maybe the manual isn't completely useless. It's got dust filters on it though. So that's interesting. Yeah, what is that plate used for? Oh, bottom front panel. Oh, okay. So you can have front panel down here. Dope, I like that. Do you have to move the whole, like, regular front panel out from here? Or is there like a second board? I mean, I guess you could mount custom IO, something like that. Not sure. We'll figure it out. Press there and there. Oh, I see. And are there ones at the back? Maybe? Nope. Cool. That's off. Pretty cool design. Magnetic strips already came off the dust filter. Classic. Yeah, I'll probably put some serious adhesive on there. Hi, how's it going? Alright, there we are. So front panel IO, what do we got here? We got audio, light. Why are you doing that? Stop being weird. Front panel, USB-C, and USB 2.0. Cool. Good micro switch on the good old front panel I/O there. Alright, power supply first? Yeah, power supply first. Yeah, this cable mod red cable just happens to be the only modular cable that I have for the 24 pin on this, which kind of sucks because it's going to be a pain in the butt to hide all that red in a build where I have white extensions. I'm sure I can figure it out though. Anyway. Probably get like a screw dish going. I'll need it. I got one kicking around somewhere here. You know what? Our screw dish is now an empty battery clamshell. It's a good screw dish. Probably should install the cooler before I install the board. We'll get there. Power supply. Power supply first. Where did I just put them? Oh yeah, nope, we're not using the battery cases to screw this dish. I already spilled it. Already. If anything, I'll go track down one of those magnetic ones, which I have over here somewhere. There we go. And where did that last screw go? There it is. Is the bottom perfect? I should probably have this, do we go fan up or fan down? I think we're going fan up for this one. Well, hang on, are these intake or exhaust? These are scooping, those are exhaust. And then if I do the 3 fans is intake. And then 1 auxiliary case fan down there. Yeah, I'm reversing this. Because we're gonna have case pressure issues and dust issues. If I have the power supply venting hot air straight into the case. So we're gonna go fan down because there's plenty of breathing room under this case. There we go. Which means I have to invert this, right? Yep. Oh, I also got some 5-volt relays for LED strips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump the 24-pin power OK to the gate of this 5-volt relay. So once the power supply completes its self-check and gives a 5-volt signal, that the power is okay to the motherboard, that signal is also going to hit this relay and turn on the LED lights. That way I can have a separate power supply, or I can just plug in like a peripheral. Now SATA is yeah, SATA plug has 5-volt. I can just make a custom SATA plug for LED strip, which the LED strip I don't have up on the bench yet. Alright, I'm just going to set the GPU like way over here. That's the last thing you install. How's it going, guys? Jackie, what's up? We're building a gaming PC. Good to see you. Tuning in. Sorry I haven't streamed the last couple days. It's just been incredibly busy with the holidays and whatnot. Just the way things go. So yeah, I want this in this orientation, right? No. Yeah, this is a customer built. Wow, my voice is already gone. We just started stream. This is a customer build here. The lady I'm building this for used to be my boss at like my second job ever. And then she quit, and then I was the boss. And then the company went out of business during COVID. I worked there from the day that store opened to the day the store closed. It's crazy. Alright. Got some little cable management brackets. There's nifty. Oh, nice. Comes with a diagnostic speaker. I like that. Comes with zip ties. I don't even need to go track them down from across the lab. Also very nice. Very cool. Very cool. Yeet. PSU screws. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or do they just give you 4? Doesn't matter. You don't need 5 screws in your PSU. Throw that on the floor real quick. Par for the course, right? There is a screw hole up there. Okay, just making sure. Oh, did the top screw up there just come out on me? Yeah, it did. That would be why. That one was like way harder than I expected it to be. There we go. Give it one of these. Cool. Alright, power supply's installed. This IEC cable we're not going to use for a hot minute. I'm going to hit this light here so many times. Let me just loop it up around. There we go. And I knocked over my Arduino project. Alright. I don't know where my fan headers are going to be at yet. We'll get there. Alright. How's it going, guys? Let's see. Happy Yule and Winter Solstice. You as well, Jackie. I'd rather be doing what you're doing than anything Christmas related. Grinch stole my fireworks this one year. Instead of Hallmark stuff, it's now tech and isolation. Tinkering to celebrate. Yeah, I like the family that I chose. The family that I didn't choose that do celebrate Christmas. They live far away, so the holidays are okay. You know, you can't choose your family, right? But you can choose your second family. Yeah, my in-laws are great. We like our in-laws. Where did I put... I don't even have a knife on me. That is like very irregular. And we'll just use our ape hands to open this. Yeah, sorry if I'm not as quick on the chat reads tonight. As you can tell, I've got a little bit to get done here. The streams lately have been a lot more chatty than productive, to say the least. I wonder if the audio interface is actually working with the YouTube Live. If you heard taps there, that would mean the good audio is working. If not, you're just... sorry, crappy phone mics. I've also got time-lapse camera set up over here with the Sony A7. So if I do... oh, I've got a cord in the way of it. If I do make a full video out of this build, which I probably will, got the time-lapse going. Alright. That can be yeeted. This is an ESD mat. Anyway, I don't need an anti-static surface. Also, anti-static surfaces are kind of bullshit in the first place. There are a few situations where, like, ESD is, like, a huge risk to, components, and most modern components have, quite a few protections in place. You know, TVS diodes and, you know, capacitors and varistors and clamps, shunts, chokes, and power management ICs that can take way more voltage than you'll ever give them. With rubbing your socks on the carpet, that is. I have no idea where the hell the screws for this M.2 heatsink is. Fun. What are those? Those look like M2. And they're long M2s. Really long M2s. Which I might have. Let's see, does the thread match? Oh, those are M3 bolts. I need long M2s. Long M2s. Bear with me. This is my M2 kit. This is my M3 kit. Yeah, those are also M3. How many damn screw kits does one man need? Oh, hey, look. Haha. That one's got it. This kit has got it. At least I think so. They might not be long enough. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're M2.5? Oh, no. M2.5. We hate M2.5. I'm sure I've got something. I am, in fact, the kind of person that has, you know, screw kits. But I might just thumb through the everything that was magnetic that was once on the floor or spare, which I need to really sort through because it is overcrowded, to say the least. I haven't done a clean out of this thing in a while. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find anything in here without spilling screws all over everything, so instead, I'm going to look in this one. Nothing, shoot. I'll circle back to that. It's an SSD, it doesn't really need a heatsink. And I'm sure I'll find those screws laying around here by the end of the night. Yeah. At least the crucial Gen 3s are pretty looking, to say the least. Alright, so that's on there. Yeah. There we go. That's a nice spread. Let's see. I've got fan header there and a fan header up here. There we go. And let's see, so the board's going to be in this orientation, so we want logo up. It's going to be here. No, wait. GPU goes there, which means the board is in this orientation in the case, so logo up is... There is no logo up. Don't even listen to me, there is no logo up. Not with this cooler. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Hey, how's it going? What are the specs on your building today? We're doing this is a AM4 Mini ITX board. It's got a 3900X. Right now we're rocking a old card, waiting for the new Gen 2 Intel Battle Mage to come back in stock, because price to performance, can't beat that. This is an RX, what is it? RX 470G, which I don't know if that's good or not. I have no frame of reference. I know Sapphire cards tend to be better build quality, but that doesn't make a difference if the die is like poor performance. But it's just to get the computer to work till the new Battle Mage comes back in stock. Because like our options at this customer's price point were basically like go used and get a used like 4060 or 4060 Ti, or you know, just use whatever I have on hand till we can get our hands on that new Battle Mage card. So I just asked my buddy at Micro Center, like, hey, bro, just text me when that comes in, and I will pick it up, like, as soon as it comes in. Because, yeah, I want to test that card. That card's pretty awesome. Got 16 gigs of just, like, whatever crucial, 3200 speed RAM. It's not pretty, but it does the job. 500 gig NVMe SSD, so Gen 3. Come on. Got a 750 watt power supply. Thermaltake the Tower 300 case. A little bit of RGB. Yeah, and that's a PC. It's a upper budget tier or lower mid tier, but it's got an upgrade path for sure. It's definitely got an upgrade path for sure. Yeah, the customer, their PC was built in 2015, and it was not even a really great build for that era. They were running integrated graphics. There was a GPU in the system, it just didn't work. Like, it was dead. And it's so old and weak that I'm not even gonna bother trying to revive it, because I'm sure, like, probably got bad electrolytic capacitors. It's old enough that the GPU definitely has electrolytic capacitors. Yeah, they were on a LGA 1150 socket Intel board. And I'm like, oh lord. Let's see. Now this is a compact ATX case. What I gotta figure out here is, am I gonna need a PCIe riser cable to get this GPU to fit in the vertical mount over here? Or is there standoffs in the correct spot? Let's find out. Oh yeah, that'll work. That will work. And I got so much room for activities. It's mini ITX without all the pain of mini ITX. Alright, I got a little thermal paste on my glove, so I'm just going to re-glove. Yeah, I'm really excited to try out the B580. It's going in this build, so yeah. The RX 470, he calls it legendary, so that's a good sign. Yeah, this was my cameraman's old GPU. I don't know what he has in his machine now. I think he has multiple GPUs on his machine. He has an Intel Arc Gen 1 card for video transcoding, because, you know, cameraman stuff. And then he's gaming on some other AMD card. I think a 7800 XTX? I could be wrong about that. I don't know. He's told... Oh no, he's got a 3080. He's got a 3080. I remember. We've had this conversation many times. He's like, dude, we have the same computer. I just have an ARC card for video transcoding. Like, same CPU, GPU combo. Except he also has an additional GPU, because nerd reasons. It's a gaming slash workstation. Oh yeah, I was gonna get that thermal paste out of the equation. You know what? This is how we solve this problem. Forget repasting. Or, I mean, not repasting, regloving. Just alcohol, microfiber. Boom, problem solved. Yeah. There's Phillips head 1. Yeah, there's Phillips head 1. We don't need to bust out the Phillips head 0. No, sir. We will be stripping screws all day with that. Yeah, this is a weird build because pretty much you don't have your traditional like direct access to your I/O plate, but my customer has 3 peripherals and they maybe might use a USB drive. So since we're actually hooking up the USB ports on the front, non-issue. Complete non-issue. I can even hide the Wi-Fi antenna in there. Sweet. And all the fans we have here are going to kind of fill the space here. It won't look weird, I promise. But yeah, a better CPU cooler is probably like the first recommended upgrade for this. And by the time we're done with this project, the customer might decide to go ahead and bite on a bigger cooler. because they had some interest in streaming Baldur's Gate 3. So, I don't know if they're streaming that. They also have a laptop. Why are you not lining up with the standoff? Come on. ATX is a standard. It's supposed to perfectly line up. There we go. Or did I just... I might have just grabbed a hard drive screw. I don't think the hard drive and the motherboard are the same thread. Either that or the standoff is just free spinning underneath the board. No. I think that's the correct... Nope, that is not the correct. Is that the correct thread? Yes, that is the correct thread. Okay. We figured it out. Just one of the quirks of the case is that the top two standoffs for this board are a different thread than the bottom two. Yeah, because those are in there good. That's weird. That is very weird. You know, I probably should actually have the Wi-Fi antenna external, because this thing probably makes a half-decent Faraday cage. I mean, all the parts are painted. So on the scale of Wi-Fi frequencies, I doubt you have continuity between this plate and this plate, or this plate and that plate. Because it's not even painted. This is powder coated. There we go. Board's installed. Oh, I put fan down. I can't shove it there. Oh, am I going to reverse this power supply again? Just so I can tuck this cable under? Or will it disappear if I shove it here? We'll find out. Yeah, the HD audio connector on this is like in a weird spot. Which is up here. Which means I'm gonna have like GPU clearance problems if I put it behind the card. Which is an eyesore, honestly. I wonder if I can just tuck the ketchup and mustard up into this VRM heatsink though. Route it along the board like that. It'll disappear once the GPU is installed. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see. I'm ignoring chat again. Is the GPU gonna fit? Oh yeah. This is a very spacious case. So GPU goes here. I can even have auxiliary intake fans on this end. If I swap this, well, no, I might need a fan card to actually do that. Because there is no mount for the fans here. I'd have to dream up a kind of hacky solution, but yeah, GPU goes here. We got a lot of space to work with, which is nice. Do we have the fancy new USB? No, we do not. Like the I or J shaped Type-C 3.2. Not on this board. There we go. There's our front I/O hooked up, as well as audio. You have an additional USB header? I might have an adapter for this to traditional USB 3. I need this. BRB, gotta do a medical thing. Alright. I will see you when you return, Jackie. Gonna do my first PC build on Monday. Best of luck, Mr. Ricky. If you get stuck, I mean, there's a lot of great guides here on YouTube. That can definitely bail you out. Just don't drop your CPU and you'll be good. Yeah, installing the CPU is like the only part that if you like screw it up, you can't unscrew it up. You can make just about every other mistake and it's completely reversible, you know? Come on. Come on, zip tie. Let's see, how am I going to make this back of the panel look pretty? I think I'm going to go up through this channel, probably wrap an S here, attach the extension, and then send the extension out. Where's my 24 pin? Here? Yeah, send the extension out here. Got it. Oh, I won't even need to wrap an S on it. Nice. That'll make managing these cables like 20 times easier. Oh, these come with a hub? Fuck yeah. Nice. I mean, it's a $60 fan set. It better come with a hub. I don't know. I don't do a lot of hyper RGB builds, so my expectations for, like, the cost of RGB things are, like, you know, kind of skewed, to say the least. So you got sync cables. Nice, nice. And that goes straight to SATA power. Dope. So I could, where do I want to mount this? I could just mount it right up here in the back. Let's play Hide the Hub. And not the Alt-Tab edition of Hide the Hub. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Oh, wait. Oh, I got the perfect spot. Boom. There we go. Easy. And then I can even do, well, no, I want that little further back. So it's easier to route these SATA power cables to the hub. There we go. That's a perfect spot. Which means all of this connection can be like done in this little corner over here. Which means... hell yeah. Let's see how these daisy chain cables work. Oh, like that. Cool. There we go. And that's locked in place. Awesome. Alright. So we got a very ugly ketchup and mustard there. So let me grab a heat shrink. Where did I toss that box of heat shrinks? Up here? Actually, what the fuck did I do with them? Oh, up here. Here we are. Lord have mercy, what have I stumbled upon? Oh, just some late night gaming PC building. So, let's see. Just gonna look the best. Can I think I'm gonna go for the quarter inch. Is that quarter inch? Might be. I can't eyeball that. Can I get that USB connector through there? Oh, okay, gotta go one size up. Will that do the trick? Oh yeah, that'll work. Let's see, I'll just drag the an 862D over here. And there's the IEC. Where's the IEC cable for the power supply? I'll just use that one. There we go. My LED lights really don't like that heating element. Not at all. And there you go, ketchup and mustard is gone. That looks so much cleaner. Put that back where it goes. Alright. There we go. That's good. Oh no, wait, that's the splitter end that we're not using. I want this like so. And retwist tie that to there. Hey, Mr. Ricky, how's it going? Alright, there's our case fan plugged in. Do we have an RGB header? Yes, we do. Sweet. Not that kind, though. No. We have... Oh no, that's 5-volt RGB. Darn it, I got a 12-volt header. I think they included a cable for that somewhere in here. Do I have a 5-volt RGB header anywhere here? Fuck it, motherboard's not controlling the RGB. Fan hub is. Let's see, so those are exhausts, so these. Like this. How do I get this panel off? Here it is. And these are reverse bladed ones. No. Okay. So I'm probably gonna reverse the case fans. No, I want exhaust on top. Yeah, I got these fans. Yeah, that'll work out to positive pressure. That'll be fine. Let's see if I do a... line up. There we go. God, I love snap together fans. This is literally my first build using like these daisy chain fans like this, and I already love them. This is like the best thing since sliced bread. I don't have 3 freaking fan cables to try and hide. I have one very pretty fan cable that will practically hide itself. What a joyous occasion. You know what? I can even, because the fan hub's right there, I can just slide this cable right here. They're right there. Oh yeah. Let's see, do they have a extension? Or is that the correct plug already? Let's see here. Keep knocking that light around. I might need to move that hub to make the cable fit. Actually, I'm sort of confused on why we have the hub in the first place, because you have this black connector here as all the males on the hub. Then you have this white connector here. But, like, how are you supposed to... Am I missing something here? I might be missing something. I've never used this fan system. Let me look at... Let me RTFM real quick. Is there literally a plug for that on here? Oh, there is! Cha-ching! I see. Okay. I see. I just needed to RTFM. So this is for the next group of... I see. So this... Man, you could put so many fans in a system with a system like this. Fans in a system and a system and a system. There we go. So that plugs in there. Gotcha. And then if I want to add more fans to the chain, I got this thing. Cool. So, to answer my own question from earlier, yes, I was missing something. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this disgusting green RAM. Yeah, it's CL22. I've got some black dims that are a better cast latency. So yeah, let's put those in. That green would stick out like a sore thumb in such a pretty machine. Can't stand for that. You know what? This case gives me like, I don't know if any of you guys watched Dragon Ball, but this case gives me like Capsule Corp vibes. For real. Like, this is something Bulma would be like popping out of her fucking back pocket in Dragon Ball. Welcome back, Jackie. Good to see you here. You seem very supportive towards your fans. I try to be. Have to go now. We'll have fun. I'll see you next stream. Thanks for hanging out. Alright. So, where are we at next? Get the big fan installed. Hey, I'm a big fan. Very supportive towards. I just got hit with a dad joke and I didn't even realize. Jackie, you got me. That's a gotcha moment, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, Jackie got me with the dad joke. Alright, so fans. Those are running to the thing. I need to find a SATA power cable. Actually, I need a couple power cables. I need a CPU power cable. And our PCI Express power cable. Which I got those sitting over there. For this BSU. Yeah, let's see. I'll probably hide the 5-volt relays like up in this top bit up here. There's a lot of room in this domed piece. Yeah, I'll be able to shove them up in there. Well, actually I might put one on the bottom, one on the top. So that I'm not dealing with like a big voltage drop on like 2 separate strips, and I don't have to make the strips wrap around from top to bottom. Yeah, I'll probably do 2 separate strips, 2 separate relays with like bottom relay like hiding down here somewhere. And then top relay. Yeah, that seems like the plan. I'm half tempted to rip the AMD cooler out and paint it white. That would actually probably look pretty fucking dope, honestly. Stock AMD cooler, but painted white. I really like this customer, so, I mean, fuck it, we ball. I just turned a 1-day build into a 2-day build by saying, fuck it, we're going to paint some things white. Damn, do they put fucking thread locker on those metal tap screws? Or do they have a nut on the back? Come on. Maybe we go Phillips 1 instead of Phillips 0. Does 1 fit? Yeah, Phillips number 1 fits. That's the thing with Phillips, is you want to use the largest Phillips bit that fits. If you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, those that hold the fan in, those are some funky looking screws. Oh yeah, while I have those heat shrinks sitting in here, the goddamn HD audio connector has ketchup and mustard cable as well. Like, this might not be the most high performance build I've ever done, but it's going to be one of the most aesthetically pleasing builds I've ever done. Like, this is just an adorable case. I love this case. And it's been pretty easy to work in, so that's a huge plus. That was like almost too short. There we go. Ah, those are the wrong thread. I had a suspicion that that was the case. Yeah, when you put that moment when you put an M2 in the M2.5 hole. Now I know how your wife feels. But that's the joke, guys. Let's see. John, what's up, guys? Did YouTube add like a say hi button? Because I get like, I keep getting chats like fill in the blank said hi, like with perfect spelling and punctuation every single time, and it's their exact username. So I'm pretty sure YouTube's like added a hi button or something to try to get people to interact with vertical streams, maybe. Because like, let's be honest, guys. You've been doom scrolling for a while. You just hit a vertical stream, and like if it didn't have a shiny computer, you would have been long gone. Because, like, all the streams on vertical are just, like, trash. So we're changing that. Like, it's just some dude in his living room and, like, literally nothing is happening. At least in my experience. I don't know, maybe I just get weird streams. I'm usually not scrolling through shorts long enough to hit a live, but every once in a while I'll get caught, you know? It's funny. As a shorts creator, I'm like a notorious YouTube shorts hater. I just think short form videos is like not all that. I mean, it's definitely there's definitely good content on all short form platforms, but like I don't know. It's just not nearly as satisfying as you know, well scripted, like well thought out, well shot and edited video. Just ain't the same. Leaves you wanting. God damn, the connector's stiff. There we go. Always comb your cables, kids. If you have braided extensions, you gotta comb them. I'm no licensed cosmetologist or anything, but... Oh, I skipped 2. Darn it. There we go. Like, combing these braided cables like this, very satisfying. You get like a very, very distinctive click out of it when you like press it in properly. Sounds nice, feels nice. 10 out of 10 experience. I wonder if the memory card on the time-lapse camera is almost full. I don't think it matters. The camera's out of battery. Good old Sony bats, you know? Good old Sony bats. had the camera battery charger like on this workspace, and then I cleared it to build the computer here. So where I set that down, I don't quite remember. I know it's like right on top of like my desk or something. Or did I put it back behind all of this? Oh no, I think I might have put it back in the camera bag. Eh. Oh no, I found it. Good. Cha-ching, new battery. There we go. Alright, time-lapse camera is back up. Sweet. Where was I? Let's see. Felix is saying some things. I just found a Ryzen 7 system with an RX 580 and a recycling dumpster today. Maybe it's dead, but maybe I get some free PC upgrades for my dad. Awesome, dude. That's a pretty good find. Depending on what Ryzen 7. I mean, there's definitely some value there. Even if it's really old, you could probably still get like some money just if you like parted it out. It was the hair, nice color. Yeah, I let my wife play around with my hair. She works at a beauty supply company. Your attitude and repair content makes them okay, but usually I don't like shorts either. Hey, that's what I like to hear, Felix. That means a lot to me. And don't forget to wash behind your PCIe slot. LOL. Yeah. Braid your cables and wash behind your PCIe slot. Yeah, okay. Sorry, the context for that one had kind of like left my head for a little bit, and I'm like, wait, what? This is a brand new case. I don't need to wash anything. Oh, no, that was a good one, Felix. Oh, it's also really cool that you're not just somebody that stumbled across the live, that you've been watching the repair stuff. Because that's only about, what, 20% of my audience that watches like long form, short form, and live. Which I think is a pretty good number, all things considered, just talking to other YouTubers. But still, it's like, the majority of people, they either only watch live, only watch shorts, or only watch long form videos. And, you know, that it's pretty consistent that way for a lot of channels. Because, most people have a pretty strong preference for how they like to consume content. And typically, if they consume multiple forms of content, it'll only be 2 categories. Right? Like, they'll only watch live and long form, but they won't watch the shorts. Or they'll only watch the shorts and the lives, but they don't watch the long form. That's pretty typical for most channels. Is you basically have, like, you know, 3 types of users. And typically, like, well, not every channel streams. If you stream, you have 3 audiences. If you just do long form and shorts, you have 2 audiences. So, like, I end up having to explain a lot of my channel background repetitively. between the different platforms. Then again, we don't post a lot of long form yet. I have a I have 3 or 4 terabytes of long form video that I just sent over to my editor. It was kind of a matter of affording that amount of editing labor, honestly. Is the main hang up on the long form videos that are like shot by cameraman Nathan. Like, we have a lot of backlog that we've shot, and I'm like, yeah, I either need to find time to edit it myself, which I'm running a company and also being a YouTuber, and also working a side job all at the same time, and it's the holiday season. Yeah, that's not happening. So, it's just like, yeah, I'll find the money. We'll clear some repairs out of my queue or whatever. That one's in the wrong spot. And that one need reversed. On this one. That one is the outermost, and that one is second, so. Yeah, this is a lot harder when all the cables are the exact same color. And this process is a lot easier if every other cable is a different color. Like on my machine, I got the salt and pepper extensions, black and white. There we go. I like that they make these cable combs out of acrylic now, with the Inland brand sleeve cable extensions. I've been buying these Inland brand cable extensions for like at my percenter ever since I've been building computers. Well, actually, no. I guess I did build like some hacked up OEM stuff before. As long as I've been building gaming computers, I've been using these. They're pretty nice. Sweet, it's only 1 in the morning. I thought it was going to be much later than that when I looked over at the time. So yeah, this late night build is going to become a 2-day build because I want to paint this white. I think that'll look really good. I don't think I can, I don't think I have the paint to color match this periwinkle on hand. But, I might offer that to the customer if I want to do, like, an accent. Because I could do, fan in the purple, outside in the white, vice versa. If I'm going to the effort to paint it, you know? This is a used fan, too. It's got, I need to throw that through the ultrasonic cleaner. Just get rid of all of that dust and dirt. Yeah, I should probably also brush out that heatsink. Usually when I'm installing used components, I've already cleaned them before I even start the build. But this one slipped through because I was planning on using a Noctua tower cooler I had, but then I realized I don't have any Noctua fans that aren't brown. I don't have any of the black or white ones on hand. And I'm not going to paint a set of Noctua fans, I'm sorry. That's like a war crime. You know what? This isn't like the typical dust I deal with. I might just be able to suck that off with a hand vac. See, I've got a disgusting nicotine addiction, so the dust in my computer is the kind you gotta scrub. That's why we got, you know, like contact cleaner and alcohol on deck. And, you know, owning an ultrasonic cleaner you can just yeet electronics into also helps. Yeah, you gotta love having an ultrasonic cleaner at your disposal. I've definitely flipped PC parts on Facebook Marketplace where, like, I literally just bought the part, put it through the ultrasonic, cleaned it up real nice, you know, and then just took better photos and posted the part right back onto Facebook Marketplace. I didn't even build a PC with it. One way to get your ultrasonic cleaner to pay for itself, one of the many ways, those things aren't cheap, I'll tell you that. My Crest P500D cost me like $1,300. One tool cost more than the whole PC, you know? Actually, this PC might be, I don't know what the cost on this PC is. I already had a bunch of these parts, so I don't even know what the hell this computer's worth. I don't know if it's over the 1,000 line, under the 1,000 line. Let's see, you got 100 for the case, 100 for the CPU, the RAM's free. I don't have a cost on that. I don't know what this GPU is worth. Board, I actually have the sticker price on the board. 200 on the board. Power supply, I don't know what the power supply is worth. Have to look that up. Then you got what? $40 on the NVMe drive, $30. What are those? I got the packaging sitting around here somewhere. I don't know. I can't do math in my head. Why am I even bothering saying that? I don't remember any of the numbers I just said. Like, I'm that kind of person where, like, I cannot hold a number in my head for longer than 0.2 seconds. I've got Gen Z brain rot. I've never been good at holding numbers in my head. I've been always very good at math, but as soon as it's like any mental math, I'm just cooked, completely cooked. Depending on the day of the week, I might legitimately struggle to add like two-digit numbers together in my head. If I have to like carry a 10. But, like, you know, I can calculate, like, the linear zone of a junction field effect transistor if I sit down and I'm using, you know, proper calculators and stuff. Which, if you want to know what that looks like, it's more letters than numbers. Like, I can do electrical engineering math if I'm sitting down using a calculator. One of those things is like, oh yeah, you'll never have a calculator in your pocket all the time, and then like the smartphone era hit, and it's like, well, that aged like milk. Teachers that used to say like, oh yeah, you'll never have a calculator with you 24/7. Yeah, no, I won't have a calculator. I will have a camera and basically a supercomputer in my pocket at all times. It's actually kind of insane how convenient smartphones are. Like, you need a pretty solid understanding of history and like technological progression to understand just like how cool of a thing that phones are. Like, try explaining that shit to, like, you know, go back in time and explain smartphones to Thomas Edison, and he'll be like, what the fuck? Rightio. I need to shrink that heat shrink. Yeah, I'm going to put that on the list of stuff that I will do literally tomorrow. It's just the audio jack, you know? Is it necessary? Nope. I don't even have that plugged in on my PC. Because I use the onboard audio jack to a DAC. To my headphone amp. Or my speaker amp. Alright. Where's that other fan we gotta get installed here? What am I doing with this fan? I think we're doing the funny meme. Yeah. I was hoping there would be somewhere over here on the left side I could mount this, like, as like a big intake under the GPU, but they just don't have a mounting solution up in here for it. It might look freaking awesome to have it here. But then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exhaust fans and 2 intake fans, which is not ideal. That is like very big negative pressure. It's like a... Oh yeah, and this customer has cats, so I'm gonna have to find a way to make this intake and make it look good. I might need to get another fan kit, honestly. Or I could just reverse these guys. Yeah, I should probably just reverse these guys to make these all intakes instead of exhausts. And then I can have this doing a down exhaust. Just to keep air moving through the PSU area. Because the PSU is an exhaust orientation. Or, I mean, it's intaking from the bottom. That actually might make a weird, like, pressure zone here. I might be inclined to flip my GPU. Not my GPU, my PSU. I'm cooked, I'm sorry. Actually, we could reasonably put it up here. But then I'm kind of limiting... If I put it up there, I'm limiting the space to the internal I/O. You know, when I picked up the fans, I probably should have been looking up a little more carefully. Actually, you know what? Would it look weird if I had an off-center fan? Yeah, it would look weird. It would look very weird. Yeah, I think we'll put that there just for looking cool and having... The fan isn't going to do very much there, in all honesty. But it's going to look fucking cool. And I'll have to I definitely should reverse these. Because these fans honestly look good from both sides. That is one of the nice things about these Lee & Lee uni fans, is they look good from both ends, and the RGB shines on both sides. They're just RGB on the edge. Yeah, so I'll probably reverse this stack. And since these are like daisy chainable and all that, it's not going to be a pain in the ass to reverse it, because I can just unplug it from the fans and then plug it back in when they're in the orientation I want. With your normal fans, you have the issue of like, you reverse it, your cable's coming out on this end, and then when you reverse it, it goes from coming out on the bottom to coming out on the top with normal fans. Then again, these days, these daisy chainable fans may as well be the normal fan in everyone's mind. Like, if you have that kind of budget for your build, just use them. They're great. Yes, they cost twice as much as your typical fans. Like if you're using like Arctics or some of the cheaper brands of fans that are like $8.99. Yeah, 3 fans is $60, but like, goddamn do they look good, and goddamn are they easy to work with. Like, come on, how easy was that? I just reversed 3 fans in like 30 seconds. Let's see, how's this phone over here doing on battery? Been streaming for 2 hours. It's getting low.